Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody? Good morning. Oh, lots of you coming in straight away. Good morning, Teresa. Right, hang on, my screen's not in the right place. There you go. Might be a bit close for you, but it's the only way I can read the thingies. Hello, Marcia. Hello, Hayley. Morning, Crazy Lorraine. How are you? I think all of that... morning, Linda. I think all of that... what's that stuff called? Sanitizer. Morning, Susan Tingy. It's making the inside of my ring a little bit rusty. Not rusty. I'm good, thank you, Maggie. Claire, good morning. Sticky, not rusty, sticky. Morning, Tony. I'm good, thank you. Suzanne, good morning, John. Just got my Sultana brand ready for your live chat. Oh, that's nice. Morning, Sue. Morning, Jan. How are you, my lovely? And she says hello to everybody, of course. Hello, everybody. Good morning, Sheila. Sarah in Manchester. Oh, now, Sarah, not seen you for ages in Milton Keynes there. Aileen. Hello from Barnsley. Oh, I love Barnsley, South Yorkshire. Hello, Liz Baker. Louise Blackall. Good morning, John from Brackley. Oh, it's nice in Brackley. I wonder what would have happened if I'd bought that house in Brackley. Anyway, Crazy Lorraine, she's good. Sheila says, good morning, John. Eileen, morning, John. Wet and windy Scunthorpe. It's not wet here, it's sunny here, but it's cold. Oh, look, Julia Maud's the new dog, are watching. Wendy, wake yourself, Wendy's in. How is everybody today, she says. Iris, morning, John. Snowing in South Norfolk. I heard you were going to have snow down that way. Graham loves my shirts. This one's my fishy shirt. Thank you. Sue says, morning, all. Missed you. Well, have you not been watching me on Stone Street this week? Morning, Pam. Morning, Anne. How is everybody? Sandra Sakar last. Morning, John. Enjoyed your Stone Street yesterday. What was yesterday? It was Clive yesterday. Oh, it was busy yesterday, though, wasn't it? It was Clive and Liberty yesterday. Fiona says, morning, John. Got a bit of sunshine today. Most welcome. It is, isn't it? It's lovely when it's sunny. Hello from Wokingham, says Claire. Carol with 2 L says, morning. Lynn says, good morning, lovely man. Hello, the Scottettes. Oh, Lynn. Marie. Good morning, John. Is Little Paul back working? I'll tell you about that in a minute. Let me write that on my list, Little Paul. Morning, darling. How's you on this grey morning? It's not dull here, Linda, my love. Little Paul. I'm just writing down everything that we need to talk about. Morning, says Margaret. Morning, John, and everyone, says Leslie. Jane with a Y. Morning, John, and everyone. Started to snow here in Castleford. That's Yorkshire, isn't it, Castleford? Having tea and bagel. Morning, John. Just done a walk. It's freezing cold. I've just been out to feed the birds and it's absolutely freezing. And Dulcie's coming round after I finish this because we're going to go for a country walk this afternoon. Right, where am I? Linda, I've done Linda. Margaret. Morning, John, says Leslie, done that, Jane. Pauline, good morning, John. Oh, no, I've done that one, freezing cold walk. Maggie, nice, hot, not so nice beside the sea today. It's a bit dreary and very windy. It's always nice by the sea, though, even though the rough sea, isn't it? Morning, Marina. Now, Marina and Ali are out feeding the horses this morning. Apparently, Scotty is playing up. Scotty the horse, not me. Good morning, Margaret. How are you, my lovely? Mary, good morning. What a fantastic podcast with Ellie. I'll talk about that later. Thank you very much indeed. Morning, everyone, says Kerry. Lorraine says your podcast was great. Thank you very much indeed. Good morning, John. Oh, love the podcast. Oh, thank you. I don't know if Ellie will be tuning in this morning. Morning, John, from a wet and snowy Hadrian's Wall. I've always meant to go to Hadrian's Wall, Joan. When this is all over, I'll come a visiting. Morning, says Judith. Fiona says, morning, John. Miserable in New Malden. A tractor. I was only just thinking about you, a tractor, this morning. Morning, John and everyone. Freezing cold Northern Ireland. Porridge ready for a nice, cosy chat. I've had my porridge already. Becky Alexander Frost just about to... Yeah, all right, Tony. Thank you. You can watch that later. Morning, John and everyone. Love the podcast, says Francis. Sue says, I'm very hectic with a puppy and a kitten. It's lovely, but I'm exhausted. Getting a bit of me time back slowly. It's snowing in Beedale. You're near the school. There's a school in Beedale, isn't there? Very artistic, creative, expensive school. Cheryl says, good morning. It's snowing in Petehead. Claire said, if you bought a house in Brackley, you'd be just down the road from me. Oh. Morning, John, from a snowy and windy Suffolk. I wonder if Stuart's got snow. Morning, John Scott, having a snowing morning while listening to you. Thank you. Liz says, I'm making silver jewellery while listening to you. That's nice. Morning, wet snowing here in Bishop Stortford. Oh, I hope it's not going to snow here. The app says it's not going to. Nearly missed you, says Marie, watching your friend Mandy. Oh, no, she's finished now, Mandy. She's gone, hasn't she, with her red work. She was on Create Craft this morning. Morning, John and all. Bitterly cold on my walk this morning, not snowing, says Hilary. Neve says, very good morning, John and everyone. Happy Sunday. Turpham says, have COVID jab at 9 a.m. today. Groups 5 and 6 now being called. Yes, mine is in a couple of weeks' time, Turpham. Now, Turpham, are you looking for a new house? Morning, John. Really cold. Wind out with the dogs in Dursley. Good morning, all, says Catherine. Podcast was brilliant, says Sarah. Oh, thank you. Marie says, you. Don't know what. Well, you. Me what? Me what, Marie? My auntie and uncle run the Plough pub in Brackley. Oh, there you go. Morning, John. It's snowing here in Stonehaven. Joanne says, morning. Very windy in Cambridge. Or you'll be getting the snow later. Joanne. Jean says, morning, John. It's snowing in Durham. Oh, no. I thought it was just down south. I didn't know it was up the top as well. Good morning from a freezing cold Scottish border. Hadrian's Wall is recommended. Roxana says, morning, John. Watched The Dig on Netflix last night. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Saving the podcast for later today. Isn't it lovely? If you watch the film The Dig, I'll write that down. I'll write that on the list. We've got lots on the list today. People messaging me while we're chatting. Ema says, good morning. Oh, Lo says, it's a crisp day in Devon. So sad, no snow. Ghislaine, the ballet dancer. Hope you are well. Looking forward to listening to the podcast this afternoon. Graham says, I love Sundays with John. Make my Sunday so happy. Thank you. Helen says, morning, John. Just made a chocolate cake for my niece's birthday. Oh, nice. Gillian, good morning, John. No snow in East Yorkshire. Oh, Ali's having computer problems. Morning, says Morgan. David Pearson. Oh, Butch. Butch is in. It was Butch's birthday this week. Right. Sue says, oh, I don't know about the school. What school did I mention? Did I mention a school? I don't know about the school. Anyway, morning, Julie Belasco. Oh, look, Butch and Michelle are both watching. Hope all is well with everyone, she says. Lorraine makes the Rice Krispie chocolate and Mars bar bake tray. Well, that sounds very sweet. June says we've had a few snow flurries, but it's not settling. Marie says, morning, John, from sunny but cold Cornwall, just doing some red work, always inspired by Mandy. Oh, she's lovely, isn't she? She was so nervous about her doing her because she wasn't in Credit Crush. She didn't get to Peterborough. It's snowing where she is. Morning, everyone, says Susan. Faye says, good morning from the Isle of Wight. No snow, overcast, sun trying to come out. I'm doing my cross stitch. Good morning, John, says Jax. Paula says, morning. Hailstones in Hull. Brenda says, morning from a snowy Buxton. Valerie Jardin. Morning, John and everyone. Sorry I've missed the last 2 weeks. My home got flooded, so living upstairs. Oh, no. Now we've got snow. Would anyone like it? Yeah. Lo would like it. Lo would like it. Morning, John from Gillingham, Dorset. Listen to you surrounded by boxes. Moving to Wells. Victoria Pete in Gibraltar. Sunny here, but it's not going to last. Rain on the way. Jan says snow drizzle here, along with biting easterly winds in Preston. It's freezing. The winds here are absolutely freezing. Everyone else got so many bobble hats on and everything like that. Morning, John. No snow in South Yorkshire. Christopher, morning. I'll have to catch up with the podcast. Yes, you will. I'll tell you how to do it later. Watch loads of series. Running out of suggestions. We'll do that in a minute. Morning, John. Hope you're well. No snow in Wellingborough. Jean says, I've watched The Dig. It was a very good film. Thank you. I did tell you'd enjoy it, didn't I? Morning, John. Watching from my bed. Too much pain. Oh, no, Nikki, you get better soon. Too much pain. Snow and ice in West Yorkshire. Ema said, love The Dig, and your podcast was fabulous. I haven't listened to it yet. I dread to think what I sound like on it. Flurries in Camberwell. Rubbish snow, says Marie. Jackie says, it's cold here in Great Sutton. Oh, it's Susan's birthday on Tuesday. Happy birthday for Tuesday, my love. I'm on Soane Street on Tuesday, actually. I can give you a shout out. Good morning, John. Sunny in Cornwall. Finishing off some hearts while joining you. Oh, yes, are you doing that? From me to you hearts. Talk about that later as well. Morning, John and all. Sunshine in South Devon. Got my washing out. You're looking happier today. What's that supposed to mean, Christopher? I'm always happy, me. Love how many of us are from the Isle of Wight, says Anne-Marie. Savannah Avril. I love watching your lives, Johns. Makes my Sunday bright, so thank you. It's my pleasure, Savannah Avril. Hey, we do not want snow in Cambridge. Thank you very much, says Graham. Sarah says, good morning. Very light snow in Norwich. Fingers crossed it stays that way. Oh, June, I think Mandy needs you, John. I missed the two of you together. Yeah, but sadly, she's got her contract at Crate & Craft. Sadly. No snow in my corner of Leicestershire, says Lynn. Please go to order some. You can have as much as you like, as long as it doesn't come this way. Cousin Susan. The snow here in Kent is lovely and cheery to look out in. It's all right if you just got to look at it. It's not good if you've got to drive in it. And the man on the radio was saying this morning, because there's fewer cars on the road, are there? There's meant to be fewer cars on the road, that it'll settle quicker. Shirley Morell's in, everybody. Ema says morning from wet and cold Dublin. Dublin? Is that near Dublin? Waiting for snow here, it's forecast, said Claire. Francis, morning John, no snow here yet, but Bedford's now scheduled to get it tomorrow. Oh, I'm going to have to look at my app, aren't I? Morning John, I love your shirt, thank you, Chrissy. Jones says, morning John from a dull North Ayrshire. Hope you're well, I'm all good, thank you. No snow in Kingston upon Thames. Oh, I love it in Kingston. Actually, Kingston was on, oh no, it was an old, you know how they do old locations. There was a girl who spent, she was 18 and she spent £1.7 million on a flat in London. And they went back to her 12 years later and she was living in Kingston upon Thames. Morning, John, says Nikki. Beautiful sunshine in Berkshire, but a bit chilly. Penny says, morning, John, from a sunny Great Doddington in Northamptonshire. Eileen says, morning, John, from a wet and cold South Devon. Marie says, rubbish snow in Islington. Oh, raining all night, so I'd never settle. Oh, you don't want it. Sharon, morning, trying to snow in Barnsley. Now we've got somebody else in Barnsley, Sharon, who's got the snow. So maybe it's working its way around to your part. Morning, John, it's cold in Nuneaton's having a cuppa, says Sam. Anne says, morning, John, and in Dinnington. Shirley Morell, cold in Chester, but lovely to see you. Thank you, Shirley, and you too. Gina, I'm a new follower from Wiltshire. Welcome, Gina, welcome. We do these chats every Sunday. If I'm working, I'm not working next Sunday, but I am working the Sunday after. So we normally do it in the afternoon if I'm working on a Sunday. No snow in Peterborough, says Crazy Lorraine. My family live in Norfolk, so they're ready for the snow. And Bentley. Morning, John. Morning, everyone. No snow in Warrington. No snow in North Nottinghamshire. Lowe says the dig reminds me of the film The Man That Went Up a Hill and Came Down a Mountain. It's a real feel-good film. Has that got Hugh Grant in it, The Man That Went Up a Hill and Came Down a Mountain? Or am I thinking of Danny, Champion of the World? Oh, I can't remember now. Christopher. Oh, what's the link? What's that link you've sent, Christopher? Oh, I'm going to listen to... Oh, Sherlock Holmes. Oi. Any snow yet? None here in Burbage, just down the road from you. Just had a dusting in St Leonard's on Sea. That's Sarah Snaggy Fairbanks Williams. Margaret says, morning, John, freezing in Rochdale. No snow, just a few flurries. Everyone said they must watch the dig. I made the Lisa Marie carrot cake this week. It was absolutely delicious, isn't it? I'm not a fan of carrot cake normally. That one was absolutely delicious. Just finished watching Schitt's Creek. May have to go back and watch it again. I will eventually, Tony Tope, I will eventually have to go back and watch it again. Claudio Underground Map shirt arrived on Friday. It's lovely. Did you use my link, Derek? Did you use my link? Oh, Sally Ann Harrison's in. She's on my show on Thursday. Morning, John, from a sunny Daventry. Oh, she's looking forward to Thursday. Brilliant. Jan Sullivan, sunny and windy in Portland. Sally Joy, no need to watch the weather forecast. No, you don't, do you, Sally? We know what everyone's got. Morning, John, no snow here in Limavady. Listening to you whilst making cupcake flower bouquets. Love the podcast. Thank you very much, Steve. What I meant to say was last time on your Facebook, you kept saying how grumpy you felt. You look jolly today. Yeah, I was a bit grumpy that day, wasn't I? Ian Mackey, good morning, John and everyone. Light sprinkle of snow in Norwich. Sally, Borrada, no snow in South Wales. Sunny but chilly. The sun's gone in here now. Also, if it looks a bit darker in here, I've got all the lights on, but I've got scaffolding up against the front of my house. And above this window, there's the ledge where they're going to stand. So there's not much light coming in here. Oh, yeah, it does have Hugh Grant in it. I think we did the costumes when I worked at 20th Century for that. Yes, it was Hugh Grant, says Louise. Buenos dias, dear John, says Sophia. No snow in Melbourne. Not the one in Australia, the one in Cambridgeshire. Zahara says, good morning. Margaret says, the snow we had last night is gone, but there are a few flurries now. They've given us heavy forecast. No, they've given that heavy snow for us tomorrow. That's in Hector-Wick. Janet's, no, she's talking to, hang on, so close to me, Penny. Oh, yes, in Northampton, yeah. Helen Haynes, feeble efforts at snow here. Oh, you used my link. Well done, Derek. Well done, because well done. Because then they know how many people have gone via me, you see. That's why they use my link. No proper snow, says Darbra. Sue Clace this morning. No snow near Bristol. Schitt's Creek is great. Christopher said it's a safe link to... Oh, thank you. Yeah, I said that one. Pam Minihani says, morning, lovely. Engrossed in my sewing. Nearly forgot to join you. Oh, thanks, Pam. Carol McCourt, I've just started it again. What's that, Schitt's Creek? Margaret Lucas says, dull here in Guernsey. We had a beautiful day yesterday and had a lovely walk along the beach. Oh, how nice. I mean, Dulcie and I are going to go for a walk, but it feels cold out there. Jane says, what about Hugh Grant? Lowe mentioned a film saying a man climbed a hill and came down a mountain. And I said, wasn't Hugh Grant in that film? Because I think when I worked at 20th Century Costumes, we did the costumes for that. So it had been sometime between 88 and 90, I think that was made. Morning from Blawnevon, South Wales, says Steffi. Love seeing Bonnie on Thursday. She was lovely. Isn't she gorgeous? Isn't she gorgeous, Anne? She's so lovely. Leanne says, good morning, John, from Cold Hales, Owen. Just started watching Line of Duty before, hopefully, the new series starts. I haven't watched any of those. Penny says, hello. Christine says, morning, John. Like snow in Inverloch. Is that like near Kinloch Burvey? I did a film in Kinloch Burvey once with Robin Williams. Have to meet my son on his tractor with food, treats for the kids. Oh, that's nice. Sandra says, morning from Glasgow. And Jane says, thank you for explaining that. Right, we've caught up. Let me have a drink of water and then let's see what we'll talk about. So, the podcast that everybody's talking about. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Jackie says, I love the man who went up the hill and came down a mountain. Morning, John. No snow here in Melton Mowbray, just pies. No chance of a walk today. It is freezing up. We are going to go for walks. I haven't been out this week walking. And Dulcie has been working all week as well. Morning, John. A bit of snow in Berwick-on-Tweed. We'll see what it does tonight. Margaret's originally from Port Glasgow. Chris was going to Waitrose later before we snowed under. Graham says, I live in Wittersley. The floodlands are at a max. Oh, no. Gorgeous patchwork shop in your village, says Fan from Great Dodgington. Morning, John. No snow in Walsall, says Julie. Right, so the podcast. Do you remember Ellie Barker, who I did about her book, The Pink Coffee, it's by my bed now, The Pink Coffee Shop. Morning, Judith. Late again, I'm blaming your daughter. I watched Line of Duty last night, the whole of Series 2, went to bed at 3:45. Oh, when we come out of this blooming lockdown, we're going to have to relearn to live a proper life, aren't we? Anyway, Inverloch is in northeast Aberdeenshire. Gerardine, hi, John and my chatty friends. You all do cheer me up. It's been hard for a while to keep cheerful, but it's hopefully turned a corner now. The podcast was ace. Thank you, Pat. So Ellie Barker, who wrote The Pink Coffee Shop, she was on my John Scott show a couple of weeks ago, and I read some of her book out here. In fact, let me go and get it. I think it's bummed. Is it by my bed? I think it's by my bed. So this is Ellie, who she works in TV. She reads the news and things in Bristol. Thanks for recommending It's a Sin. I've binge watched a lot, says Jill. Did you cry, Jill? Did you cry? It's quite a tough one, isn't it, to watch? I think John and these live chats have helped us all. Thank you, Jackie. Martina, me and Clover watching from Aylesbury. Hello, Clover. Right, so this is the book, The Pink Coffee Shop by Ellie Barker. I read the first couple of chapters on air for you, remember? And then Ellie came on my show. Anyway, she does a podcast, right? And the way you can listen to the podcast, the easiest way to do it, apparently it's available on all podcasts. It's called on all platforms when you can get out of... It's on all platforms wherever you get podcasts. But the easiest way to do it is go to her website, which is elliebarkerwrites.com. elliebarkerwrites.com, right? And there's a thing at the top saying podcast. You click on there, and then you'll be able to listen to my podcast. She's done them with other people. She's got her husband. I think she's got her husband's on there as well. She's got another one that she did with a lady last week. Anyway, on Friday, she put the one with me on. And it's just her and I chatting for an hour about my life. It's not about her book. The Dig's brilliant, isn't it, Geraldine? So it's not about the book, it's about me and my life and everything. Lots of people have watched it already. So go to elliebarkerwrites.com. You can buy the book there as well. You get a link to Amazon to buy it. Then you'll see podcasts, and at the top right-hand corner, I think it is, click on that, and you'll see the John Scott. It's called The Next Chapter, John Scott. And apparently it's brilliant. Right, hang on. Poppy Patch, that's the shop. Everyone's talking about The Dig now. So yes, so if you haven't watched the film The Dig, right? Morning all, says Anne. Sorry, I've been doing my exercise. I thought Thursday's show was brilliant. Probably the best. Oh, thank you. Listened to Ellie's podcast and thought you were all just great. I could have listened for hours. I've ordered Ellie's book. Looking forward to reading that. Keep up the great work. Oh, Anne, thank you. That's perfect timing. Geraldine's just been watching Mandy. Yeah, I was watching her as well. She's a bit nervous doing it from home, wasn't she? No, I know. She didn't come across as being nervous, but she put on her Facebook earlier that she did. So Di, she just asked me questions all about my life. It's about my childhood, about how I became what I am today. Like, I'm really grand. No, not what I am today. But you know what I mean? It's just, and where I want to go next and everything like that. It was lovely chatting to her. The hour flies past, absolutely flies past. Penny watched The Dig last night. She loved it. Hang on, who's that one? Loved the podcast, says Marie. Would love recommended other podcasts. Oh, well, listen, apparently the one her husband's done, which I think the link is on that page. Go and listen to that, because apparently that's brilliant. Helen watched The Dig last night. Morning, John, staying in Tunbridge Wells, says Carol. Podcast was brilliant, says Sylvia. I ended up downloading Spotify to listen to the podcast. Oh, do you have to do that? Morning, I will sign up for the podcast. There's only one. There's only one of me, but the rest are all Ellie talking to different people. But Pauline said it was a great podcast. Morning, John. Just got out of the shower. Sorry, I'm late. Jane, put a towel on. Thank you. Sylvia, been to Sutton Hoo and the Dig. It's so true. Loved it. No, it was a lovely film, isn't it? Sue Clay says, watched The Dig last night. Want to see it again. Yes, I'm going to watch it again. Now, wasn't the little... Oh, Mother's just joined us. I'm just going to shut this door because there's a draft. I've left the windows open. I was having a blow through earlier when it was sunny. And now the sun's gone in. It's freezing. The little boy in the little boy actor in The Dig. They're all good, but he's brilliant, isn't he? Morning, John. Love The Dig. Thought they did the Suffolk accent very well. Oh, okay. Going to watch the podcast later when football's on. You don't watch it. It's only listening. Geraldine. You can't see me. I said I didn't know anything, and I said to Ellie when she asked me to, I have to dress up, and she was like, I won't be able to see you. Messages. Sandra Sinclair. Only watched one episode Line of Duty. Will need to watch the rest. I think I'll get the Pink Coffee Shop from Amazon. Watch Mandy. Also watch The Dig and The Cheat. Oh, I've not seen The Cheat yet. My friend Francesca's stuck on something called Below Deck or something like that. And I started watching it last night and I was like, oh, I'm not into this. Jill, just downloaded Apple Podcasts. We'll do it after this. Watched The Dig last night. Cried buckets. It is a lovely film, isn't it? There's the link. Christopher's put the link up for you. Anne says, morning, John. So I'm late and having trouble with connection. Oh, no, Anne. That'll be because where you live, you've got snow. Sandra Libardi says, hello, flower. Anna said, watched The Dig last night. Loved it. Your show last Thursday was fabulous, Bonnie and Victoria. Thank you. Now, I hope you've all been to Victoria's website and bought something from her, because she's a young business, needs lots of, not lots of help, that's not the word, but needs our support, don't you? I'll tell you about that in a minute, though. Love the podcast. It was the first one I've ever listened to. Oh, thank you, Jan. Cheat is brilliant, says Jane. So the podcast. Let's talk about Victoria Carrington. So Victoria Carrington, both Bonnie Langford and Victoria Carrington were on my show this week. Bonnie came on to talk about raising money, this charity to help, because people in the theatre have had absolutely... Can you rewatch the show from Thursday? Yes, Margaret. If you go to the website, it's still under live shows. It stays under live show till next Thursday when I do next Thursday's show. Bonnie was on talking about this, about how we all need to support our theatre friends because they've got nothing. They've had nothing. All those billions of pounds that the government gave just mainly went to the theatre owners to keep the theatres open, not to any actors. And then Victoria Carrington, it's victoriacarrington.co.uk. She's got some gorgeous kits on there. And her taste is lovely. It's exquisite. It's very, very soft and gentle. Right. Anne says, loved your podcasts. I watched Johnny Depp in The Lone Ranger. It was very funny. Oh, didn't know he'd done that. Claire says, I could have listened to Bonnie for the whole 2 hours. Yes, so could I. I wanted us to stay for longer. Jackie says, love the Victoria's trick with the fusible interfacing and the 9 patch was brilliant, wasn't it? Love Thursday's show, Gerardine. When is Lisa Marie put it? Oh, is it not there? Right. Oh, okay. Lisa, I've just spoken to her as well. I thought she put the carrot cake already on there. I'll ask her. I'll text her now. Robert Murphy's podcast about a murdered schoolgirl is fantastic. Oh, blimey. Vanessa says, morning, John, can't stay, so I'll catch up later. I'm doing a needle felting workshop. So much fun, just having a tea break. Oh, enjoy, Vanessa. Enjoy. Right, let me just... I can do that now because Lisa Mees just sent me a message. I'll put is carrot cake recipe on website yet. People asking. Right, Gina says I've bought. Oh, where's Gina gone? Hang on, let's just do this. And when does our subscription to your show run out? I thought, no, it's 26 shows. It's 26 shows, so it runs out on the 25th of March. 25th of March is when it runs out, Anne. That's when you've paid up. But the thing is, Anne, if you came in right at the beginning, because remember we advertised it for about 6 weeks before we came live on air. If you bought it right at the beginning, your membership will run out, but you'll still be able to watch until March the 25th. March the 25th. Jean says she needs to watch Thursday's show. Gina says, I bought The Show Must Go On. Oh, yeah. Oh, you bought water bottle, beautifully packaged, makes good, brilliant presents. Thank you, Gina. Great British quilter, Jenny Smith Snows. I really enjoyed Mel is quilting, listening to two people. Oh, are these your suggestions for podcasts? Okay. Great British quilter, Jenny Smith sews, and Mel is quilting. Listening to two people discover the positives of sewing. Now, I was at a disco last night on Zoom, and the DJ was Mel Goodroyd, however you say her name, yeah? Finding Alice with Keeley Horse is very good. Isn't Keeley Horse in everything at the moment? A tractor. Oh, there you go. The recipes and one of the forum links. I can just hang on, message back now and say. It's in one of the forum links, the recipe. So don't worry about that. Thank you, Attractor. Have fun, Vanessa. Do you have to subscribe to listen to the show? You have to subscribe to watch the John... Right, okay. So the John Scott show is on every Thursday, and that's subscription only. We've closed subscriptions at the moment because season 1 finishes on March the 25th. So I didn't think it was fair to make people pay from now until... You get all of the shows. If you subscribe at any point, you can watch all 26 shows. You can either watch them live on a Thursday or watch them back. But that's the show I do on the Thursday, Margaret. So that's a sewing show. The podcast with Ellie you don't have to pay for. That's a podcast you can just listen to. And obviously on Sewing Street you don't need to pay for that one either. And this one is obviously free as well. Carrot cake recipes on the forum, but not under the recipe section. Did you know that Dan Levy was on SNL yesterday? So you can watch on YouTube. Saturday Night Live. Oh, was he? Was he, Marcia? You're very up with the kids, down with the kids, aren't you, Marcia? Anne Bentley says, thank you. Morning, John. Going for a short walk up to the farms next to us, but too slippery. Oh, yeah, for poor old Gary. Can't you push him? Watch him instead. Lots of love, Gary. Victoria's website is very good. I've bought several kits and fabric. Excellent quality, excellent service from a lovely lady. There you go. That's Victoria Carrington, who was on my show this week. Hi, John. Saw a lady on Sewing Street this morning who said she knew you from Angels. Bet you tried to get something. Yes, that's Rebecca Harrison. Yes, she worked in the workroom at Angels. And she's one of our guests on Sewing Street. So she must be in again soon if they've just started playing an advert for her. I'll find out for you. Oh, when I check yesterday, no, Geraldine, it's not on the recipe drop down. It's in the forum. It's in the forum. Because I asked her to put it up straight away, and she can't write in the recipe section, so she put it into the forum. I watched It's the Sin this week and I bought a La t-shirt from Philip Normal. Oh, I didn't know they sold those. I might get one of those then. La t-shirt. Right. Oh, can you thank lovely Dr. Mike for his talk about vitamins? I didn't realise about lansoprazole inhibiting absorption. There you go. Learn something new every day, don't you? I've got to talk about low in a minute. Hi, John. What choose great way of keeping out of the snow? Love, Julian Fife. Alan says, John, my nan is much better. She had a small fall yesterday. Oh, good. I'm glad, Alan. Sue Perkins was revealed as the she had a good voice, didn't she? Just in case you haven't watched it. I don't want to spoil that for you. I've started watching with a notepad and a pen at the side of me to note down all the tips, hints, and things to look out for. Well, I have as well, Lynn, now. Thank you, everybody, for the links and suggestions. Deborah says, I love the way that Dr. Mike just casually dropped in the fact he used to be a transplant surgeon. Well, that's, you see, he's very humble. It's Dr. Mike, very humble. Good morning, John. Late, been for my vaccine. Ray, when does that a vaccine? Cheryl says, will we get a reminder to renew our subscription? No, what we're doing is we're stopping after the 26 shows, Cheryl, and having a break. You know, like Holly and Phil have a break. Because I'm exhausted. Because as well as going to Weston-super-Mare every Thursday, which is, 100 miles there and 100 miles back, I also have got all my other work to do, and I have to book the guests and sort everything out and sort out their COVID letter and everything. Well, Richard sorts that bit out, but you know what I mean? So I'm having a bit of a break after 26 shows. Right, oh, hang on. Ooh, no. Right, what is a La t-shirt, John? Right, Jane, if you watch It's a Sin, you'll understand it. So you'll understand La. So you have to watch It's a Sin first, and then you'll see that. And then what it is, the La t-shirts are a fundraiser for the Terence Higgins Trust, or AIDS research, or something like that. Karen in Wigan, morning, gorgeous. Sorry I'm late. I've been out delivering cakes this morning. Oh, are mine at the front door? Did you just leave mine at the front door? Brilliant. I'll go down and get them in a minute. Does anyone know the channel number for Pavers? They don't have a channel anymore, Anne. Only the website now. No channel. No channel. They do a Facebook Live once a month, and everything's on the website now. Notting Hill Fabric will arrive in the UK next month. You hope, Jane. You hope, with all the delays and everything. Kate says, hi, John. I'm listening while you're a teeny model of a sewing room. It's my new lockdown hobby. Oh, yeah. George Clooney sews. We talked about that on the show this week. Well, Gerardine, I need a break. I just need a break to begin with, to see what happens. Dawn Alexander says, morning, John. Sorry I'm late. Shouldn't you be watching Becky on Sewing Street rather than me, Dawn Alexander? Isn't that Becky Alexander's sister? Gerardine says, well, you do deserve a break, but keep it going. Jane says, you're welcome. Susan, loved The Masked Singer last night. It was so hard to choose who should go. Oh, yes, I know, it's very difficult, isn't it? But the thing is, it's not like it's a competition for the best singer, is it? It's just whoever in the audience likes them that night, isn't it? I dreamed last night that Badger was Philip Schofield. Well, he was in Joseph, but I wouldn't say he was a singer, would you? Pauline says you deserve a break. Time to recharge. Thank you very much, Pauline. Jan says we'll be able to watch your back. Yes, the website will stay up and you'll be able to watch all the shows on the website, Jan. Patsy says, love the lady called Anna yesterday on Yarn Lane. Oh, she's crazy, isn't she? Anna Niekaporowski or something like that, isn't she? She is a tonic. She is a real tonic, isn't she? Oh, here you go. Oh, there you go. The T-shirts cost £25, including P&P from Philip Normal. £20 goes to the Terence Higgins Trust. I couldn't see a sizing guide, so I just ordered the largest size, says Penny. Oh, that's interesting. There's no sizing guide. I'll have to have a look for you. So, we've done podcasts. Right. Have you worked out what you're going to get yourself for Valentine's Day yet? Because there's no point waiting for them to sort it out, is it? Or you can drop massive hints. So now, if you go to O&P Silver, they don't just do the sewing needle rings. They do bobbin necklaces. They do loads and loads and loads. Now, they don't have a website. They don't have a website. They have a Facebook page. So you need to go to the Facebook page and then look at the pictures on there and then message Lo if you want to talk about buying something. That's the best way to do it. There's no website, no nothing like that. You just have to do it through the Facebook. But the last date for Valentine's Day, oh, it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow, the 8th. It's tomorrow. So if you want to buy something for yourself for Valentine's Day from O&P Silver on Facebook, go and do it now. Not now, but in a minute when I finish. I'll finish in a few minutes. Right, hang on. So what have we got here? Can't believe it's been a year since your show started. No, it hasn't, Jean. It's only been 20. We're on show 20, so it's been 20 weeks. So it's only been 20 weeks. Susan says Lo is amazing and very helpful. Love her jewellery. I've got a book and Liberty fabric for Valentine's Day, says Karen. See, self-gifting is the way to go. Chrissy says, I'm saving the needle ring and a tape measuring. They're gorgeous. Do you know what, Chrissy? They're not that expensive. Do you know how much they are? They're not that expensive. I love O&P products. Great customer service. There you go, says Leslie. They certainly are. Lo's watching. She's here somewhere. She'll come up. She'll pop up in a minute with some sarky comment, no doubt. So that's that. That's that. If you want that tomorrow, you need to order for Valentine's. The thing is, it doesn't matter if it's a bit late, does it? But for Valentine's Day, you need to have ordered tomorrow. Judith's having a jab on Valentine's Day. What a lovely present. Well, it is sort of, really, isn't it, Judith? Jackie says, we never bother with Valentine's. Always say love you every day. And she's already got her needle ring from Lo. Ah, that's nice, isn't it? And they've been married for 50 years. That's a lot of I love yous, isn't it? What happens if you're in a bad mood with him, Jackie? What happens if he's eating your gluten-free brownies or something like that? Hi, John. Lovely to see you when you're back on Sewing Street. I'm on Sewing Street this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Oh, Susan says I bought myself the Bellway iron for Valentine's Day. That's nice. There you go. There's Lo. If people don't know, we hand make everything made to measure. We need to give time because the poor postman is so overworked at the moment. I haven't seen my postman, my lovely postman, for days. Morning, John. I'm getting my fella one of my sewing pads. Oh, there's Victoria Carrington. So I was just talking about you, Victoria, about how everyone should go to your website and buy your new kits and everything like that. He's getting one of... So Victoria's giving her boyfriend, which we couldn't go into detail. I wanted to go into detail, but we were live on air. I wanted to know a bit more about him, you see. Anyway, no, Jackie, no, not if you go to bed on an argument. But, just if, he's eating your brownies and you're a bit miffed with him or something like that. I'll get nothing. I get nothing Valentine's Day. I normally am at Pavers, filming at Pavers at Valentine's Day. And I always joke on the air going, oh, well, I'll get home and I won't be able to open the front door for flowers and cards and things like that. Get nothing. And then when I do, I stress, think, well, it's a joke. This must be a joke if somebody's sending me a Valentine's card. Anne says, we all love you. Oh, thank you. Oh, yes, it's these chats I'm thinking of. Oh, yeah, no, these have been going on for... Isn't it weird, Jean? They started off, excuse me, just one Sunday morning. And I just thought, I can't remember what it was. It wasn't a sewing one, the first one, was it? I just chatted. And then they turned into sew-alongs, didn't they? And then we just chat now, which is lovely. Anna got a needle ring and a bobbin necklace for Christmas. Gorgeous, great service. Lo is very helpful. That was from Anna. Anne says, Lo is very helpful. I've got 2 items and in the process of creating another. Very good quality. Yeah, look. I never, ever, ever wear jewellery. I never wear a watch. I never wear any jewellery or anything. But I take this off. Obviously, I can't sleep in it or anything like that. So I'll come in at night time and I'll put it in I've got a little bag that night by the back door and it sits in the little bag overnight. And then I pick it up as I leave in the morning. Oh no, I might get bills, Dawn. Yeah, sometimes I get bills. But as I say, I haven't seen my postman. Have you had any magazine? Has anyone had these magazines yet for Immediate this month? I haven't had any magazines yet this month. Vida says, morning, John. Victoria says, thank you, John. This is my week sorting Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday. Looking at seeing you on your show. Thank you, Margaret. Lo says, thank you so much for the lovely comments. It always feels like we're making friends. Jess Entwistle is in, everybody. What's happening late as usual? Oh, honestly, Jess, you've missed everything. Teresa says, I treated myself to a Cecily dress bundle for Valentine's. Oh, lovely. Lynn says, will you be my Valentine? Always, Lynn, of course. You will have best wishes and lots of love from all of us, John. Thank you. I'm not on air on Valentine's Day. It's Vix. Vix is on air on Valentine's Day. I've ordered my birthday presents from Sewing Street for my husband to give me. He can manage Valentine's Day, normally chocolates, and then I let him eat them. Oh, Kath. Anne says hello to Jess. What did you say about secret drinking? No, I don't drink. I don't drink, Jackie. I have... Oh, yes, I see what you mean. When I'm on Sewing Street, I don't have a cup of tea, but I do have a drink, and I try and drink when you're not looking. But there's no cameraman to cut to something else. Normally I'd say, oh, just have a look at this, little Paul, just look at this. Or Elliot, or Emma, just cut to this, and I'll cut to it, and then I'll have my drink while you're not watching. Hola, mi amigo, says Maggie. Margaret says, 1 year, my dad ordered Tumble Dryer to come on Valentine's Day, a surprise for my mum. She told the delivery driver she hadn't ordered one and didn't let him in. That's a bit like Ali getting a Hoover for Christmas, isn't it? My mum did the same to my dad, not Valentine's gift. Excuse me, my mum had always wanted a swimming pool, so she went ahead and ordered one. And my dad was sitting in on a Saturday morning having a cup of tea at home, having his breakfast on a Saturday morning. And this great big lorry arrived, and there was no way to get to the back garden of my mum and dad's house. So they brought a crane and they lifted like a digger and all sorts of stuff over the house into the back garden. My dad went out and went, what are you doing? This is all for your swimming pool. And he went, I'm not having a swimming pool built. And they went, yeah, you are. Mrs. Scott bought it. Yeah. John, be careful what you wish for. You'll probably be inundated with cards now. No, don't worry. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your money on cards. Don't waste your money on cards. Lynn says, don't worry, I won't tell my hubby. All I can be is Valentine as well, don't worry. I've never had a Valentine. My ex didn't believe in them. Oh. Love my O&P ring and bracelet. Hubby got them for me for Christmas, says Ema. Blimey, I didn't realise they were quite so busy. Good morning, John. Love to see you on this cold but dry day in St Ives. Thank you for your help with the tweed. Oh, my pleasure, Patricia. Patricia was asking where the tweed, the tweed we used to have at Sewing Quarter was from. Barton Mills, wasn't it? No bills for Valentine's this year because it's on a Sunday. Oh, Penny. Unless the postman draws hearts on the ones that come on a Saturday and I don't open them till a Sunday. Princess is watching me and Becky Frost Alexander. Aww. Christopher's making a pair of trousers. Just finished the waistband. Jess says hello to Anne. Jane says it's Valentine's Day on a Sunday. Yes, it is. It's next Sunday. It's next Sunday. It's the 7th today. It's next Sunday. Good morning, John. Thrilled to catch you live. Blizzard here in Berlin. Oh, no. Temperature's going to drop to minus 18 this week. Oh, blimey. I've never Valentine card in my life, and I'm older than you. She's 41. Jess says, my dad once gave my mum a haggis for Valentine's Day. He only did it the once. Hello, April. How are you, my lovely? Karen says, sorry, I've missed this. I was on a birthday family Zoom call. Yes, it's the big one. You had, John. 40. Well done, Karen. Di said, I hope Little Paul's okay. He seems a bit down on Instagram with his walk. Oh, we'll talk about that in a second, yeah. Let's just catch up. Let's catch up. Right, I've caught up. So I've done podcast, done low, done Victoria Cantor. Yes, so Little Paul, the thing with Little Paul is he was a freelancer. He wasn't a permanent member of staff, right? I adore Little Paul, absolutely adore him. But he was Geraldine, you can catch up later, my love. But the cake recipe is on the website under forum. It's under forum. So Little Paul's good, but he was only freelance. So he only fills in now because Emma is staff. Oh, look, I think Little Paul is lovely, says Anne. A lot of you follow him on Instagram. Excuse me. A lot of you follow him on Instagram. Oh. And he is going through a tough time. And he doesn't mind admitting it. He puts it on Facebook, he's going through a tough time. But he has his lovely country walks. He goes out and walks and everything. But yes, I have to say I'm a little bit worried about him as well because he does seem a little bit troubled at the moment. He just needs a girlfriend. Someone needs to find him a girlfriend. Mind you, I don't think that would be the answer to all the problems. Do you know what I mean? Right, my late husband did not believe in cards or presents. He just said, take the card and buy what you want. So I bought a car. Jeanette, I don't think that's what he meant. Pam Minnie Harney says we all love Little Paul. Jean says I'm busy reorganising the shop at the moment, moving tables and sewing station around so we have more room when we reopen. I wonder when that will be. I wonder. Christopher says my dad once gave my mum a box of tissues for Christmas one year as they both agreed not to buy Christmas presents. She burst into tears, so we did use them. Oh, Christopher. Liesel, when I was 14, I was upset because I didn't have a Valentine's card, so my 7-year-old brother and me made one and put it on the mat so it looked as though it had come through the post. He still does little things like that when he thinks of, Liesel, that's nice. Little Paul is great. I wish he could find someone. Maybe, it's like RuPaul says, if you don't love yourself, how are you going to love anybody else? Do you know what I mean? So maybe he needs to sort himself out and then the right girl will come along. But yes, he is a troubled little soul at the moment. Martina chatting to other people, that's fine. Right, so we've done podcast. I'll do that again in a minute. We've done Low, done Victoria Carrington, done Little Paul. The Dig, don't forget to watch The Dig on Netflix. The carrot cake is up on the website. It's under forum. Now, has anybody got any spare time sewing-wise? There is a Facebook page called From Me to You Hearts. And it's a charity. Hang on, let me just find it. It's a charity who supply pyjamas to people in need, like whether children or grown-ups, whether they're, in homes or whatever like that. Morning, Kathy. Yes, you are late. Gerardine got electric sander one year, loved it, got rid of all the darkwood stains on the stairs. You see, sometimes that would work, wouldn't it? Right, so it's called, I think it's From Me to You Hearts. Hang on. Yeah, From Me to You Hearts. Now, you have to ask to be accepted, right? And what they're doing is there, Chrissy. I'm still making those, been using Toy Story fabric. I've just finished watching Virgin River. Absolutely lovely. So you've seen both series then, Princess? It's weird the way the second series finishes, isn't it? Looking for an 18th bracelet for my goddaughter. Okay, Christopher, go to O&P Silver. They'll make you something because it's all handmade. Christine is cutting out the hearts for them. When you're doing your next chapter podcast, it's done. It's done. Isabel, it's done. You need to go to elliebarkerwrites.com. Ellie Barker Wright. You know Ellie who wrote this? So it's Ellie wrong way. There you go. elliebarkerwrites.com. You go there and it says podcasts on it. You click on it, you can listen to my podcast there. I'm not doing another one. Sorry, I've just read that again. I'm not doing another one. That's it. Anne says it's very true. I felt the same for a long time. Good morning. Sorry I'm late. Been watching the church service on stream. Oh, perfect. All right, Anne. Bafra's doing a fantastic job this morning. I'm sure she is. From me to you, hearts. I've had lots of hearts sent to them since you talked about them last Sunday. Still making mine to send. Yeah, they need more because their target is 20,000, isn't it? Third series of Virgin River coming soon. Oh, fantastic. I'm in the middle of, have you watched Call My Agent? That's brilliant. Now, it's in French, but it's absolutely brilliant. It's got subtitles, obviously. It's brilliant. No, the next chapter. She hasn't asked me to do another one. I'll ask her now. Right, Jess, love the podcast. Listened to it yesterday while sewing. What do we need to do? Oh, for the hearts, just join the Facebook page From Me to You Hearts, and they'll tell you what to do. They want hearts, 2 identical hearts. One goes to the child that gets the pajamas, and one goes to a loved one. So when they think of it, they think that's not money. When they think of the heart, they think of each other. Hello, Scooter. How are you? Scooter's in America. Isabel saying okie dokie. Finishing some of the patchwork blocks and doing some mending, says Susan. Chrissy says, yes, they've had 1,149 this week. That's good, isn't it? I wish Simply Sewing would do men's patterns. Well, I presume it's because they look at how many of their subscribers are men, Christopher, or if I don't know. Hang on. They did a feature just recently on men sewers. Did you watch Pottery Throwdown last week? I was holding my breath when they did oh yes, burning the feathers on vases. It's got a special name, hasn't it? It's on tonight, isn't it? Because it's Dancing on Ice, followed by, they overlap a little bit, don't they? So I'll watch the Dancing on Ice. What are they going to do this week? Because there's a brand new one in, and somebody else has had to drop out now, haven't they? So, Chrissy says, search for From Me to You Hearts on Facebook. It's a private group, just asked to join. Susan says, I'm going to be saying hearts for them later. Victoria Pete says, I do love that show. What, the Throwdown? I like the Throwdown, but I'm not too keen on the presenter. This year. Oh, Julie saying, Scooter. Hello, Scooter, sending lots of love. Gerardine saying, O&P are fabulous. Love their jewellery. Naked Raku, that's what it was called. I was waiting for them to take their clothes off, of course. Graham's put the link up for the From Me to You Hearts there. Lou says, hello, peeps. Late joining. Just had some emergency dog walking during the snow. Oh, so if you've got snow, Stuart will definitely have snow then. Stuart hasn't come in yet. He must be still asleep. I love Pottery Throwdown. Not keen on watching Dance on Ice. I watch it because a friend of mine produces it, June. Virgin River season 3 expect around November. Oh, that's ages. Looking forward to watching The Dig tonight. It's brilliant. You'll love it. Great. I'm still yarn bombing hearts, says O&P Silver. My dad used to leave Valentine's cards for me on the mat when I was 7 years old. When I left home, he continued to send one until he died when I was 30 years old. Oh, Kath, that's lovely. Highlight of my week, missing pottery classes. That's watching Throwdown. That's watching the Throwdown. Raku was from the 16th century Japan. Oh, Christopher's wife is from Japan. Not 16th century. She's not that old. Is The Dig on Netflix? Yes, it is. It is, June, indeed. It's on Netflix. And it's got Carey Mulligan, Ralph Fiennes. Now, I'm not sure why they say it Ralph, because it's spelled Ralph, isn't it? But Ralph Fiennes. And then this little boy who is just the brilliant actor. It's one of those films where nothing really happens, but lots happens, if you know what I mean. Trying to Snow in Bramhall. Are you watching The Drowning? Oh, I've not heard of that. Louise says, I've done some raku. It's very exciting. Quite dangerous as well, I imagine. I'm knitting an Arab. Do you mean Aaron? Do you mean Aaron, Savannah? Not an Arab jumper for your son. Oh, did you watch last night? Yes, June, it's brilliant, she says Roxana. Did you watch Sally Lindsay, Posh House Sleepover? She stayed in a house last night that was worth 35 million. But she didn't sleep in that house. They don't have guests sleeping in it. She slept in a house around the corner that they owned, which was worth 32 million. I know. The lift inside the house, the glass lift, was 1.5 million. Right, okay. Chrissy says, yes, the drowning was brilliant. So was the Pembrokeshire Murders and the Bay. The Pembrokeshire Murders is the one where they used all Welsh actors, wasn't it? Can anyone give me advice on knitting on a sewing machine? Would you do that? No, Louise, I thought the jackets were horrible. I thought they were vile. And that one for £25,000 for a jacket. Jane's watched all the drowning. And no, she's not 500 years old, says Christopher. Just him. He's quite old, Christopher. I wanted to have a go at Raku at college, but they wouldn't let us. I'm not surprised. I think the health and safety and the insurance might be a bit much. I'm surprised they get away with it on the throwdown, really, haven't they? Right, hang on. What else do I need to tell you? No. Oh, yeah. Don't forget to buy your La t-shirt. Don't forget, I'm telling you to buy lots of things, though. Glad someone else thinks Ralph is pronounced Ralph, not Rafe. I know, it's weird, isn't it? I met him at a party because he used to go out with that other actress, didn't he? I can't remember her name now. Quite glamorous. Oh, here you go. The way of pronouncing Ralph came out of an upper-class British at the time of the Raj in India. Oh, there we go. Learned something new. Maggie tells that. Sandra Sakalis loved her Sally going to the posh houses. She only did one posh house last night. And what about the girlfriend? How much Botox had the girlfriend had? Not Sally's girlfriend. Cam's girlfriend. I would imagine you'd need to sew knitting on an overlocker, says Karen. Yes, maybe you would. I'm just binging out on Firefly Street on Netflix. I've not heard of that one. John, will we still be able to watch your Thursday show when we want after the 26 weeks? Yes. Richard is leaving the website up for you to go to watch it. Currently watching second series of The Alienist on Netflix. It's very good. Jack says, sewing, knitting, best on overlocking. There you go. Claire Louise. Oh, Francesca Annis. That's right. There's Claire Louise. CL's in, everyone. I love, if you don't follow CL on Instagram, you should. Because not only does she do sewing things, but she goes on lovely walks in London and everything like that. Christopher did Raku at college. Scooter saying, oh, hello to Julie. Princess, who'll be taking over to Abby's shifts on Sewing Street. Well, I already did get last week's. Vix is next Sunday, and I'm the Sunday after. So between this month, it's me and Vix are taking them over. Because she only does Sundays, doesn't she, Princess? Anne says, I think it's better to sew by hand. The finish is better unless you buy a special machine to start knitting garments. Vida says, John, saw a comment about vitamins. Oh, Vida, it was my brother on my show on the Ask Dr. Mike section on the John Scott Show. Francesca Annis, yes, thank you. The tales you could tell from the parties you've been to. You talk to me? I know. That was at Sandy Powell's house. That was when I met Francesca Annis and Rafe. I can't remember. Was it I don't think it was a New Year's Eve. I think it was a birthday one. Anyway. The Alienist. Hey, Nikki loves that one and her husband. Watched Scenic Rail Journeys. I went on a lovely virtual trip from Glasgow to the Isle of Skye, Channel 4 or 5. Do you know what? I watched one Sunday. Is she called Julia Bradbury? And it was her walking, right? And she starts off in her big boots and her cagoule. And I was like, oh, this is going to be boring. And I got lost completely in the show. I watched the whole thing. It was fantastic. You can sew knitting on a sewing machine with 2 rows of zigzags, says Audrey. Susan's jealous of doing Raku. Got to go. Love this morning's chat. Take care. Stay safe. Yeah, bye, Cheryl. You take care. Yeah, Debbie's leaving Sewing Street. She basically is not going to do her regular Sunday. She's coming back to do the odd show, though, and to do a launch and things like that. Or if we need holiday cover or something like that. Claire Louise going, setting up for teaching. Popped in as I miss you. Mwah! Claire Louise, big kiss. You can use a crochet hook to sew knitting together using a slip stitch. Oh, well done, Jan. It's a good thing. Gotta go. Dog's pestering for a walk. Not looking forward to freezing. Yeah, I ought to go because Dulcie will be here soon as well. We seriously need to get your book published. We'd all buy it. I know, June. I'm working on it. Don't worry. John, did you say the other day you haven't seen Call the Midwife? Never. Never, ever, ever seen Call the Midwife. Sheila, good morning. Just got up. I'm just going, Sheila. Sally says, Julia Bradbury's great to watch on walks all over the UK. Oh, there you go. Julia Bradbury's great. Love her show. No, I really enjoyed it. Really, really enjoyed it. Okay, so I'm going to go now. So, Julia Bradbury's fab. We watch all her programmes. The new Rick Stein is really interesting as well, not just cooking. Oh, Christopher worked with Francesca Annis on his first telly when he was 11 and Bill Nighy. Oh, no. Hang on, no. That's two messages gone into one then. Hang on, where's it gone? I've done that one. I worked with Francesca on first telly. A pin to see a peep show. Jane Peach says Channel 5 doing great stuff at the moment. Julie Walters, Bill Nighy on trains. Helen says, going now, FaceTime with new grandchild. Go. Yes, it's brilliant. Oh, that's talking about saying. Okay, that's fine. John, you'd love Call the Midwife. Oh, Bernadette, I've just found you and I'm going. Bernadette, you can watch this. It'll be on the Facebook page later. You'll be able to watch it again. Have a great day. Have a good week, John. Everybody, lots of love. Congratulations. Right. So don't forget to order your ring from Lowe. Don't forget to go to elliebarkerwrites.com to go and listen to the podcast. And don't forget to buy from Victoria Carrington. Don't forget to sew your little hearts for From Me to You hearts. Don't forget to watch The Dig on Netflix. Don't forget to buy your La t-shirt for the Terence Higgins Trust. And Lisa Marie is doing a red velvet cake this week for Valentine's Day. Oh, hang on, there's all people going now. John, you'd love Call the Midwife. Just watched it again. Karen, I can't believe you've never watched it. Love the clothes, not so keen on the births. No, so Hannah adores it. You know, producer Hannah, she absolutely adores it. Have a good day with Dulcie, Sandra. I'm just going for a walk, just a couple of hours walk in the countryside. Have a lovely walk, wrap up warm, I will. When you say you're going to go now, you say you're going to start to go because it takes 10 minutes. All right, Maggie, all right. Bye, John and everyone, says Carol. Have a great week, John, says Kathy. Bye, says Patsy. Have a lovely, relaxing day. Francesca Ennis then became a client at the florist I started. Oh, I started floristry. I couldn't tell her I'd work with her. Why not? Bye, John, says Anne. Janet says, have a lovely week. Hilary says, bye, John. Bye, Catherine. Adios todos, says Maggie. Gerardine says, have a great day, everybody. Lynn says, bye-bye. Linda says, bye-bye. Enjoy your walk. Kath says, I need to make a list. Laurie says, have a nice walk. Take care. Thanks for the chat. Steffi says, take care. Great. And stay safe. Claire says, thanks for chat. Have a lovely walk and a lovely week. Going to listen to your podcast now. Thanks for the lovely chat. Margaret says, goodbye. John, goodbye. Have a good walk. See you on Tuesday at Seng Street. Bye, says June. Thank you, says Ali. Sue says, kiss, 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 kiss. Jane says, has your shirt got hearts on? No, they're fish. Look, they're angel fish. Marie says, bye, John. Everyone love the friendship in the lovely community. Christopher says, love to everybody. Chrissy says, bye, hun. Have a fabulous day. Jackie says, bye, lovely. Stay safe. It's only me and Dulcie. We won't see anyone else because 100 yards that way and I'm in the middle of the countryside. Bye, John. Enjoy your walk. Graham says, big hugs. Thank you very much indeed. Joan says, goodbye. Kirsty says, bye-bye. Enjoy your walk. I will indeed. I'm going to go and wrap up warm now. I'll go and have a tinkle first because I'm bound to need a wee halfway round. Thank you for tuning us up, says Christopher. Bye, John. Everyone says Marie. Gillian says, thank you for your time, John. It's my pleasure. It's my absolute pleasure. Have a great walk, John. Thanks for adding to my list of everything to do. Last week's John show. What's that was? Oh, yes, that's where the vitamin thing was. Right, I'm going to press the button now. Thank you this morning. Have a nice walk, says Pauline. Liz says, have a lovely week. Lorraine says, bye-bye. Francis says, mine too. Susan says, take care. Right, I'm coming into press. Bye, stay safe. Have a lovely walk. I will. I'll go and get my walking shoes on now. Margaret, have a lovely walk. Wrap up warm. Bye, Sue. See you on Tuesday, Sewing Street. I don't know who my guest is on Tuesday. Actually, I have to have a look. Have a good week, says Stacey. I'm going. Bye.